These babies are 2 weeks old and already changing so fast. I just wanted to share a 1 week update since we brought them home. As you can see, they are definitely bigger. Their wing feathers are more prominent, and they're even starting to get their little tail feathers. Hi, adorableness. They are still fluffy and cute as ever. I do have to say that this brood of chicks is definitely probably the most chill that I have ever had. They really don't mind being handled. They don't freak out and scatter when I put my hand down in the brooder. It's almost as if they've gotten used to me. And I mean, I've had broods in the past that really just don't like being handled that much. And these babies they're pretty quiet, and they just seem to be very chill.
For my heat source, I am using the heat plate, and what I do is just raise it up slightly each week. I do try to adjust it based on their height, however it has been extremely cold, so I'm really just paying close attention to how the chicks behave. The heat plate is new to me. In the past I have used heat lamps, so this was definitely an adjustment this time around using the heat plate because I can't see them under there, and they are so quiet that I just kept checking on them obsessively for the first few days. For bedding, I use pine shavings. Each day I just lightly toss the bedding and then add a few handfuls of fresh shavings on top. After about a week, I change it out. For water, I gave them electrolytes for the first couple days and then changed to probiotics. I was using ACV to help with pasty butt, but I had 2 Australorps that kept pasting over, so I treated them, put a little Vaseline on their vents, and switched everyone to probiotics for a couple of days, and there have been no recurrence of pasty butt. It is important to check for that daily and treat fast because it can kill your chicks quickly. For feed, I like to use medicated chick starter for the first few weeks. The medicated feed contains amprolium, which helps prevent coccidiosis infection in chicks. Amprolium is not an antibiotic, and it just helps keep the coccidiosis bacteria in check. They do build a tolerance to it as they grow and their immune systems develop. I'll usually just buy a 20-pound bag of the medicated feed, and after they go through it, that's when I'll switch them over to non-medicated. It's really a personal choice on whether or not to use medicated feed, and there's a lot of mixed opinions on the subject. Definitely do not give medicated feed if your chicks were vaccinated for coccidiosis. Mine were not vaccinated, so I use the medicated feed. In my experience, chicks get louder as well, but these babies are just so quiet. No loud chirps, not a lot of chaos in the brooder. I'm definitely not used to this. Their little personalities are starting to show. I can start to see which ones are more assertive. There's always that one that's louder than the others, and then you've got a few that are more active and curious. Everyone seems to be adjusting really well. I will definitely be posting additional updates as these babies grow up, so come back for more to follow along. In the meantime, check out some of our other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.